Previously on Morrowind. Ah, the Isle of Stirk. A delightful vacation spot if you're looking to get away from imperial politicking and instead deal with goblin pirates, smugglers, and the local law enforcement arresting you without a warrant. Working with Marshal Telvor was indeed a much more pleasant experience than my time spent in Brina Cross. Velina at least seems to want to help the people under her jurisdiction and not just find ways to settle her crippling debt. Together, we brought down a smuggling ring, kind of, and got the Imperial Navy to commit to patrolling the surrounding waters to ward off any would-be goblin marauders. Although I'll miss the charms of Stirk, it's time to return to Goldstone. The Queen's Seneschal, Solvus, apparently has some urgent matters that need to be dealt with.
Hello, and welcome back to some more Morrowind with Valdryn Celis. Today, we finish the Kingdom of Anvil questline. Come hell or high water, we will finish
a pleasure to meet you.
This faction. So when you get far enough along in the Kingdom of Anvil, I'm not sure what the cutoff is, you have to make a choice. You have to either side with the Queen, Malona, or her rival, I actually don't remember his name. They've mentioned him a couple of times, but he's a bad dude. He's trying to overthrow the Queen. We are not going to side with him, but today we are loyal servants of the Queen. Speaking of, at the end of last time, we actually got some new magic items for working with the Marshal of Chirac. We got the Greaves of Justice, which fortify your strength and attack when you cast on use, and they look pretty cool. I think they match with our chest piece. And then we also got the Boots of Calm Water, which gives us water walking. Also pretty cool. So we got kind of an armor upgrade there. First thing we're going to have to do, I'm pretty sure, yes, is we're finally going to have to advance, because he doesn't have any more duties for us until we do. Neo Retainer and rise as auxiliary of the Kingdom of Anvil. Porter, Bailiff. Can we get more duties now? Yes, we actually can. An alarming amount of Sload Soap has been flowing into Anvil. Small quantities have always made their way to Anvil from the soap refineries in the Heartlands, but this much in one city at once is unprecedented. Sload soap is made from the larval form of the sload. It's not possible to produce without some kind of contact with them, and I know for a fact that the refineries haven't increased their production. I need you to talk to the local alchemists and see what they know about the situation. We cannot allow the sload to gain a foothold in Anvil, however small. As I said, your best bet is to talk to the alchemists. Even if they don't know where it's coming from, they might be able to point you in the right direction. Yeah, so we have a few missions from him, and then we'll have a few missions from the Queen, and then we should be done with the entire faction. I'm excited. Hopefully there's a very dramatic, climatic end. But first, of course, we have to deal with the Sload Soap situation, the conspiracy behind that, of utmost importance. So let's head to the marina area. There's an alchemist I'm thinking of, this guy. The Argonian breathes deep. Are you in need of a remedy, dear Dark Elf, or simply looking to enhance your intangible appeal? Either way, I'm just the fellow you need. Do you know anything about Sload Soap? I think I know what you're talking about. Not long ago, a wood elf in an Imperial Navy uniform came into my shop and tried to sell me Sload Soap for half of what it usually costs. I was immediately suspicious, of course, even more so when I said I wasn't interested, and she sprinted out of the store. It sounds like she's the one you want. Female Bosmer in a Navy uniform. That is not a lot to go off of.
I'll be happy to help.
I guess I could check the Wood Elves in Little Orenthia. Or the Navy. You're a Wood Elf. You know all other Wood Elves, right? No, you don't. Okay. Alright. The Wood Elves here don't seem to know much, so let's head to the Imperial Navy headquarters and look for a Bosmer. That makes sense to me. A female wood elf in the Navy. You might be thinking of Lieutenant Pona. She has an apartment in the Navy officer lodgings in the northwest part of Anvil's port quarter. Navy officers lodgings. So it's like separate from here. Okay. Okay, I see it on the map. Is it this one? Yes, awesome. Alright, where are you, you little scamp wood elf? telling you, man, it's always Wood Elves, always Bosmer. They're always doing bad things. Them and Khajiit. You in this one? No. Yeah, Lieutenant Pona has an apartment here. It's on the 3rd floor. When you make your way up there, her room will be the one on your right. Is this not the 3rd floor? Is her door locked? Wouldn't think it'd be. Pona's journal? This journal details years of petty theft from Fort Telodrach in the city of Anvil. A few entries near the end stand out as relevant. Nearly got caught sneaking out of the captain's apartment. Pretty sure no one saw me, but they definitely noticed what I took. Going to be too much attention on it to hit it for a while. Money getting tight again. Need another plan. Heard another rumor about a place called Carthalo. Remen Ruin and the Viduskin Isles, apparently loaded with valuable equipment and angry skeletons. Worth a shot? Back from Carthalo. Still collecting self. Will write more in the next entry. Met Sload at Carthalo. Was not hostile. Asked what I wanted. I said I came to make money. Said that could be mutually beneficial. Offered to trade Sload Soap for information on the Anvil Navy. I agreed. Told about patrol routes. It rubbed fingers together and a stack of Sload Soap appeared from within air. Sload watched as I loaded it into the boat and sailed away. Terrified for my life, never going back. Money getting tight again. Carthalo still an option. Okay. I feel like we should report back who sold this.
Good company.
As I feared, a Sload this close to Anvil, especially one which is interested in the city, is a recipe for disaster and needs to be slain immediately. Travel to Carthalo as soon as possible, bailiff. Okay, so it's on the Isles. There it is. What is the fastest way to get there? Let's head from Telvor Manor. I don't think there's a town there, so I doubt you could just sail there. I guess I'll look. Yeah. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna make the walk. We did just get some water rocket boots. That kind of helps. There's the isle. At least one of them. I saw a moon crab the other day. Horrid creatures. Okay, so it's on the other side of this island. Okay, it should be this. Okay, some undead. Aren't Sloads known, like, to be necromancers? Like, that's kind of their big thing.
Should run now.
Oh, apparently they have just minions too. Or no, that's the Bosmer lady, huh? And that's the Sload. Holy crap. I thought this would be a bit more of a dungeon. Not that they'd all attack me at once.
You should run now.
You betrayed the Navy. Excuse me, sir.
You're growing weak.
He's summoning more undead. He's totally summoning more undead. This is not going well. All right, retreat. What can we do here? Let's get someone of our own out, like a Greater Bonewalker. Necromancy is only okay when I do it. Let's get rid of you. We can deal with Fatty over there. There we go. Hona. Screw the skeletons, we gotta go for the big man. Okay, we're about to die. They killed my Bone Walker or a despawn, one or the other. Let's get another one out. Stop summoning stuff. Sload were always one of those things that I read about, and you're always like, what the heck is Sload Soap? But I know they're in the older Elder Scrolls games, like Redguard, right? Isn't one of the main characters of Sload? This guy's name is Endengu. Endengu. He has a slow fall amulet. That was an ordeal. Is there anything cool up here? A Riemann Legion helmet. We'll take it. Giant wooden chest. Legion boots. We'll take a pair. Rooftop. There's a skeleton. Javelins. Yeah, we'll take those. That sounds cool. Have you dealt with the Sload Soap problem? Yep, I killed a Sload. Excellent work, Bailiff. Killing even a single Sload is no small feat. With any luck, that's the last we'll see of them for some time. Here's 400 gold. Just killed a legendary creature. A Bosmer named Cyrodiil Paulinus has come to request a donation from the Queen. Cyrodiil comes as a diplomat of Woodhearth, a city in Valenwood, which was nearly razed to the ground during the War of the Blue Divide. That was 30 years ago, but reconstruction has been slow, and he's asked for a donation of 3,000 septims to help speed things along. The Queen would like some time to deliberate on the metrics of such a large gift, but Cyrodiil has been impatient. The Queen believes it is unwise to reject his appeal outright. If one of Anvil's nobles were to make a statement by offering the donation in her stead, it would undermine her political position. It would be ideal if you were to make this donation on her behalf instead. As an aside, you may find it interesting that Thimistrel Manor's tower is said to contain Herrius Thimistrel's considerable fortune. When you have the money, however you obtain it, Cyrodiil is waiting on the balcony just above us. So you're telling me to steal stuff? You'll find the manor in the southern garden quarter. Not to suggest that has anything to do with your duties, of course. So we could just pay 3,000 gold, and that would be the quest, but where's the fun in that? Let's go steal some stuff. I believe Thimistrel is the other person you can actually work for against the kingdom. So it seems like a pretty good time to go introduce ourselves to him while we're at it. Okay, is it this? Yes, Thimistrel Manor.
You've got the better of me, so go ahead.
I see I stand in good company. What can I do for you?
And here is the man, Herrius Thimistrel himself. If you're here about the Abyssinian Trading Company, I assure you I have nothing to say. Go speak with Marcella Marin at the company if you're looking to do business. I pay her to handle such matters. Actually, I wonder if we're too far along in the Anvil questline to work with him, because he doesn't have any real like dialogue options here. That's I don't know what to do about that. Maybe there won't be another video because we can't work for him unless we go way back. Okay, here's the tower. Oh, hello. Here's the tower. And here's the sweet loot. We'll be just taking all this and gold ingots. Actually, I'll take that repair hammer. We are fresh out. Wasabi paste, yeah? Why not? Well, he's certainly not going to want to work with us after we rob him blind, that's for sure. Torpik Questoville. Cool. More gold. Holy crap. Got Telvanni house. Alien statuette. Hey, we just collected 20 of these in Oblivion. Well, we definitely have enough money now, even if we didn't before. A mithril shield, that looks super cool. We're definitely taking that. Glass saber, some more gold, man. Some pearls. Some more pearls, dang. Old candlestick, we'll take that too. Alright, well I think that's everything really. Let's put on our new shield. That's so cool. I wonder if there's a whole set of mithril. I haven't seen any other pieces. Alright, well let's go pay the Wood Elf a visit then and share some of our newly acquired wealth, huh? Yeah, I'm interested to know though when that cutoff is. Hello.
How do you do? Interesting.
Hello there, don't mind me. I'm awaiting the Queen's decision on an urgent matter. Tell me about Woodhearth. My home city was sacked by the merciless forces of Somerset Isle during the Simulacrum crisis some 30 years ago. Even after all this time, swaths of the city still lie in ruins. I hope that the Queen will agree to help fund our rebuilding efforts, given our two cities' long history of mutual trade and friendship. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'll pay it off, though. I hope I'm not being a bother. I'll leave as soon as Queen Malona has gotten back to me. On behalf of Queen Malona, please accept these 3,000 septims. Why, thank you. You have no idea how much this means to the people of Woodhearth. We will be forever grateful for your aid. Yeah, no problem. Have you made the donation to Cyrodiil? Yes. Excellent. The Queen extends her gratitude to you, and I, for one, am looking forward to having him out of my hair. Now, other duties await. I need you to prevent the acquisition of the White Scarab Company by the Abyssinian Trading Company. The Abyssinian Trading Company, of which Herrius Thimistrel is the majority shareholder, is in talks to acquire the White Scarab Company, the leading producer of salt in Cyrodiil and the largest company in such. The White Scarab Company is amenable to the offer, and legally, the deal is entirely above board. Under the surface, however, I believe there's something darker brewing. I strongly suspect Herrius is using this acquisition to consolidate power in preparation for a full-fledged coup. With no legal standing to call off the acquisition, the Queen's hands are somewhat tied. The most she can do is send a persuasive envoy to convince the board of the Abyssinian Trading Company that such a move would be unwise. That would be you. Now, as it stands, the board seems poised to approve the deal, but the loudest voice against it, Sanka of Hakoket, has offered her assistance in changing the minds of her fellow board members. Head to the ATC offices in the port quarter and see what she has planned. The Abyssinian Trading Company's 5 board members are the chairwoman Mycella Marin, Viscaris Cardius, Sanka of Hakoket, Laya, and Hallie Sandarel. The only one planning to vote against the acquisition is Sanka. The others are undecided or have stated their intention to vote for it. Alright. Monopolies are bad. Let's go stop it. Alright, Abyssinian Trading Company. Let's find our lady on the inside. Oh, Sanka. There you go. You're the Queen's envoy, I'll get right to it. The crux of the problem is that we're outnumbered. Whether or not this acquisition goes ahead is going to come down to how the board votes, and at the moment, the majority is for it. I've done what I can to change the others' minds, but they don't want to hear it from me. So I'm hoping they'll listen to you instead. I have ideas of how you can convince each of the board members, except Mycella Marin. Just remember that we only need 2 of them. It's moving too fast. On paper it looks good, but I don't think Mycella understands what a shift this would be for the company. Until now, we focused solely on distribution and transportation. Folding in the White Scarab's company's operations would mean dealing with production as well. It's not something we're equipped to deal with, at least not without a lot more planning. I'm the company's director of Valenwood operations. Mycella Marin, the chairwoman of the board, is in her office on the top floor. I saw Hallie Sandarel, the director of the Somerset Isles, just downstairs. Viscaris Cardius and Laya, the directors of Cyrodiil and Hammerfell operations respectively, are meeting in the boardroom on the 2nd floor. Okay, that's a lot of names. Tell me about Mycella. She's a good friend of the company's majority shareholder, Herrius Thimistrel. If you're wondering if you can change her mind on the acquisition, I wouldn't bother. Herrius wants it, and Mycella is well aware that her position of chairwoman relies on keeping Herrius happy. Okay, tell me about Hallie Sandarel. He's soft, too soft for this line of work sometimes. He supports the acquisition, but I bet you could change his mind if you showed him proof of the White Scarab Company's seedier side. I know for a fact that it employs members of the Kali Mez. You might be able to find something incriminating if you root through the company's lodgings in the middle of Little Arenthia. What's the Kali Mez? They're a revolutionary group mostly made up of Cyrodiil Redguards and their Oloman sympathizers who want such returned to Hammerfell. They've been linked to all sorts of criminal business, drug smuggling, burglaries, and most recently, a string of high-profile attacks on unsympathetic politicians and companies. Their ties to the White Scarab Company are just one more reason I think the acquisition is a bad idea. Okay, tell me about Herrius. He's the newest member of the board and eager to please. I suspect he has some doubts about the acquisition, but he's not willing to rock the boat by voicing them. Fortunately, as an outsider, I think you're well positioned to get through to him, figure out what his issues are, and reinforce them. You might have to butter him up first, but I don't think it'll be any more difficult than that. Okay. Laya? She hasn't decided how to vote. She oversees the company's operations in Hammerfell, and her main issue with the acquisition is the effect it could have on our relationship with Redguard's salt exporters. I'm thinking that you might be able to consult the Matana Company, a big Hammerfell company with a branch in Charok. When they say that the deal would affect their own exports, and they will, you can tell Laya that she was right. It'll probably be enough to make her oppose the acquisition. Okay, that's a lot of information. Let's try to convince Viserys, because it honestly sounds kind of easy, and Laya. Okay, so here's Laya, yes. The Queen's Envoy, may I help you? I haven't decided how I'll be voting. On one hand, I do see the benefits of this would have for the company. On the other, I take my position as the company's head of operations in Hammerfell seriously. At present, the Abyssinian Trading Company conducts a great deal of business with Hammerfell salt exporters who want their product moved overseas. But if we acquire the White Scarab Company, we will become those firms' competitors. I have a hard time believing that we will remain on good terms with them if that will happen. Okay.
I've got a few minutes if you need
And this
something.
is the other guy, right? Viserys? Hello there, is this about the acquisition? Let's get him to like us. It's a tricky situation, isn't it? I haven't cast my vote yet, but I'm leaning towards approving the acquisition. It's simply too big of an opportunity to pass up, and yet, well, it's Such's biggest company, and we haven't gotten King Atrebius's approval. It feels like the kind of thing that might inspire retaliation. It's too risky, you should vote against it. Ah, you're right. I should have listened to my gut from the start. Alright, I trust you. I'll vote against the acquisition. I just need to think of what I'm going to say to Mycella. So we need to head to Stirk, to Charok, yet again, and speak with the, what are they called? Matana Company? I don't know if we ran into their building last time we were here. I believe it's this one, yes. Welcome to the Matana Company's Charok branch. We have fine goods from Hammerfell and daily necessities. If you're here on behalf of a company interested in licensing Flash Grit, you may leave its credentials with me. I'll make sure the right people see them. No. Ooh, a bunch of Redguard equipment. It's pretty cool. Saber, daggers. Let's sell him, since he has a little bit of money, the pearls we just picked up. Alright, acquisition. Can I help you? How would the salt business be affected if the Abyssinian Trading Company acquired the White Scarab Company? Well, normally we charge for consultations, but you seem like you have friends in high places. Let's settle for you keeping the Matana Company in mind when you do business next, Now then, the White Scarab Company is a big player in the salt market, and the Abyssinian Trading Company is very well connected. It might be a bit for the effects to show, but I can imagine that the acquisition being disastrous for Hammerfell's salt exports. Let me summarize my thoughts for you.
What
Sweet.
brings you here?
Thank you. All right, let's go tell Laya that if she does approve of this, The entire salt industry is going to collapse and it will all be her fault. Not really, but we're trying to convince someone here. Really? These financials are even worse than I expected. I guess that settles it then. There's no way I can vote for the acquisition in good conscience. Sweet, so let's tell Sanka the good news. If we have a majority, then your part here is done. Thank you for all your help. You can let Goldstone know that I'll be able to handle the rest. Awesome. Have you made sure the Abyssinian Trading Company's board will vote against the acquisition? Yes. You continue to impress me, Bailiff. The Queen is still deliberating on the proper way to deal with Herrius, but this will undoubtedly delay his plans. Your reward is twofold. First, a sword from the Royal Armory, and second, a recognition of your efforts. The Queen has expressed interest in you serving her directly. However, her duties can only be assigned to those who have achieved the title of Seneschal. I may advance you to the rank of Intendant, but that decision to name a new Seneschal is hers alone. One more thing, in the event that you complete your task successfully, the Queen instructed me to offer you the sale of the city's newest home, Goldenrod House, oh boy, before it reaches the common market. It's a beautiful property and that, in my opinion, would be a fitting residence for one who has proven themselves as valuable to the kingdom as you. The price is 10,000 septims. Please let me know if you have any interest in it. Yes. I'll take it. It's a 2-story home on the west side of the marina, practically the heart of the city. It has 6 unfurnished rooms, the entry hall, a dining room, a study, a library, a bedroom, and a smithy in the basement. A wonderful place to live, and one that can be yours for 10,000. Yeah. Wonderful. It's all yours. As I mentioned, the house has no furniture at the moment, but I imagine Hegeld's furnishing. Oh, I don't like that guy. He ripped me off. In the nearby Wayfarer building would be more than happy to help you resolve that. It's also quite common for nobles to christen their residences with works of art from the Conservatory of St. Lacia, but the choice of how to furnish the house is yours, of course. Enjoy your new home, Bailiff. Sweet, we just got a house. A nice house. I'm excited. Actually, you need to advance this. Rise as Reeve, rise as Intendant. Okay, that's as high as we can go with him. Intendant, have you come to my throne room for duties or advancement? Advancement. Yes, you have certainly earned advancement. In recognition of your service to the Kingdom of Anvil, and with respect to the skill you've shown in the course of your duties, I name you Valdryn Celis, Seneschal of Anvil. May your title inspire all to grant you the respect you deserve. Alright, so you have duties for me? Prince Enman Septim has come to Anvil on vacation. As Prince of the Empire, we are obligated to treat him with all due deference. Still, his arrival poses some challenges. First, it makes action against Herrius Thimistrel unacceptably risky, politically speaking. And second, it provides an opportunity for Herrius or his allies to sway Cyrodiil city against us. The Emperor has been very understanding of my position as Queen Regent, but a few words in the Prince's ear could change that. Therefore, ushering Enman out of the city must be our first priority. In this situation, the quickest way to be rid of him is to give him what he came for. On my behalf, I would like you to invite him out to drink, gamble, and do whatever else he fancies. This will ingratiate him with us, and through your presence, ensure that Herrius cannot get access to him. Prince Enman is currently visiting the St. Emil's Officers Club as a guest of the kingdom. He will expect you to purchase his drinks. Be prepared. He drinks heavily, and I'm told that partaking is one of the few ways he has to make lasting inroads with him. At the moment, this is quite to our advantage. All right, we're going to meet an actual septim. I was not expecting that. It's pretty sick. Let's go check out our house, though. I do want to see what it looks like. I don't know where it is, other than just the center of the city, apparently. We could move everything from Breener Cross to here. You know, it's a much larger house, apparently. In Breener Cross, it was kind of just, I need a place to store my garbage. I think that's it right there. Good size, pretty good size. Let's check it out. It's not furnished, like you said, but a nice little basement for all your smithing stuff. We have the decorator mod too, so we can put up our own furniture if we really wanted to, or add more storage or stuff like that. Just loops back down. Yeah, this is a little bit nicer than the Brina Cross house. Just a little bit, though. Yeah, I say we move stuff into here. We need to talk to Hageld, though. Oh, the Wayfarer, it's right next to our house. I'm an idiot. It's literally our next door neighbor right here. There you go. Didn't show up on the map, though. Hageld's Furnishing. Here we go. They sold it already, huh? Well, I'll be glad to help you fill it out. Which room were you interested in buying furniture for? Just start from the entry hall, I guess. Entry hall is pretty simple. Could get you set up with a table, some chairs, cupboards and a cabinet for storage, rugs and tapestries to make things look a little less barren. All that and lighting should run you about 1,000. All right. Smart. You never want to skimp on first impressions. I'll have it done in 4 days. Oh, it actually takes time. Well, we might as well do them all. Dining room. Let's see. Dining table and seating in the middle, obviously. Definitely want a shelf too. Candelabras for light and tapestries to make things feel homey. And you'd probably want some storage in the corner. Another 1,000. Yep. Pretty soon you'll be dining in luxury. Give me 3 days. Study. For a study, you don't want things too cluttered. A nice quality desk and a few wall decorations will get you most of the way. Some extra storage for writing utensils and paper, and a bookshelf for keeping your notes, and plenty of lighting around the room. Yep. Take 3 days. The library? I'm thinking 2 bookshelves, a few wall-mounted shelves, and a lectern. Simple enough and should be plenty of room for all your reading material. Yep. Bedroom. How about a nice big bed with a nightstand at the side and a chest at the foot? Would want some baskets too, and maybe an amphora. Tie it all together with some tapestries. Yep. 15 grand or 1,500. And then smithy. The smithy would be the most expensive room to furnish. You'd want an anvil for forging and hammering. I wish you could do that. And a sturdy table for works in progress. Storage space is a must, and considering it's in the basement, you need plenty of lighting so you aren't tripping over your own tools. 2,000 gold. Yep. I'll need some materials that I don't have on hand, so this will take a bit longer than usual. You can expect it to be done in 7 days. Okay. So while he's doing that, we are going to do what the queen asks us to do, to meet with the Septim boy. Oh yeah, we never showed the Imperial silver longsword. That looks pretty freaking cool. Pretty good too. Pretty good stats. It's slightly worse though than our axe sword, at least damage-wise. We also got this glass saber, I guess. But we'll roll with the Imperial Royal Silver. Alright, here's the Septim boy. A man you'd never even meet in Oblivion, because by the time that game starts, he's already dead. Hello, citizen. Please pay no mind to me. Who are you? Oh, you know, various royal duties, this and that. Tell me about your dad. When we're better friends, ask again. My father has seen fit that I learn the ways of Colovia's nobility. As a result, I spend a lot of time bearing witness to the kingdom's way of doing things. This particular trip is more pleasure than business, though. Tell me about your dad. My imperial father is a man of destiny. Some days his destiny is a nap in the afternoon, and other days it's a nap in the morning. Can't you tell? The blood of Tiber Septim's brother's great-great-great-grandnephew's 5th cousin runs through my veins. Or something like that. Ooh, I can ask him about Caius. Let's do that. Some creature of my father's, I take it. The Emperor does love all of his little schemes. Ah. Yes, I am Prince Enmund Septim, son of the Emperor, and all of that. You want to get some drinks? Are you buying? Yes, on behalf of the Queen, welcome to Anvil. Oh, very good. I was wondering if the Queen would send someone. Yes, please, let's share a few drinks. I'm thinking 3 bottles of Cyrodiilic brandy, 3 bottles of Flynn, 2 bottles of Cursed. Oh, and a bottle of that Go No Grow stuff, the Redguard wine. I've had some on the way over, and it was to die for. Alright. Do you sell at least some of that? Alright, I got you the alcohol. Yes, I have them all here. Do you? Excellent. Cheers, then. Cheers. This hits the spot. You know, it's been too long since I've been in Anvil. My father's tried to steer me away because of the political circumstances of the last few years. But everything seems alright to me now. Tell me, what is it like being a part of the Queen's court? What kind of things do you do for her? I killed a Sload. A Sload around here. Truly. Hats off to you then. I can't stand those vile things. I've only seen one in person, and it was dead. But it was still quite enough for me. It's a bit of an interesting story, actually. This was just after the Imperial Simulacrum. My brother and I were redoubling our training, of which I'm getting ahead of myself. Ebdel was taking lessons on mysticism. ... So I tell him he's full of it, of course. 5 paces would be tough, considering he can barely stand at this point. 10 is simply out of the question, but he's insisting he can. So everyone sits back to watch him, except while he isn't looking, one of the duchesses enchants the dart. So he hobbles to a spot, lazily throw it, and it reverses course straight into his hat. I bet I could have made that throw. To tell the truth, you aren't looking much steadier than he was, but it might make another good story at least. Waiter, a dartboard please. Make a mark at 10 paces and clear the way. My friend here is going to try. It was terrifying. I truly thought I was going to die. It's just so unfair. Why? I didn't do anything to deserve this, but now half the Empire thinks I'm a monster in disguise. And my mother and my brothers, I can't talk to any of them about it because they might kill me if I'm alone in the room with them. So we can say, this place is great, this is great, you're great. Or gibberish. A grab, sastin, and a You know, sometimes I wish they never figured it out. Does that make me a terrible person? Before Jagar Thorn died, when I still thought he was my dad, everything was so simple. I know it wouldn't be right, but it's so easy just to think back and goodbye. Oh no. What is this? While drinking with Enman Septim, I fell unconscious. I have woken up in a shed. Yes, I have. At least we're not missing all of our stuff. Ooh, some repair hammers. Let's fix our gear real quick. Sweet. And apparently we are in Mired, where we stopped the workers' strike. Hey.
I'm not busy now. What do
You
you
slept
need?
off the drink already. We thought you'd be out for a while longer. Do you know where Enman Septim is? Enman Septim, the prince. You might want to get your head checked. If you're referring to the man you were out with, he's gone. Left to the northeast after we refused to give him any alcohol. Either to Talgiana Orchard or to Eumaeus, we presumed. He had no problem leaving you behind, though. What a guy. Northeast, okay. Eumaeus? Hey, marked it on a map for us. That's helpful. I noticed that most of the quests actually do mark locations on your map. That is not always the case in Vanilla Morrowind, so I appreciate it. Ooh, what's this little treasure trove here? 27 gold? Oh boy. Alright, we gotta go save the prince of the entire freaking empire. What's the best way to use this weapon? Slash, okay. I don't know my Septim lore very well. Is he the eldest son? I don't remember. Actually, this is the place up here, okay. So it's a ruin. How did he get here? A note. Hi, Valdryn Celis. Sorry for leaving at the farm. I was just really thirsty. I think they will probably have good stuff in the vault here. I think they will probably have good old stuff in the vault here. Also, if you aren't Valdryn Celis, please ignore this. Sorry for leaving you at the farm. Thus says Prince Emnon. Skeleton buddies, hopefully he's not dead. We've already been shipped off to Morrowind once. They'll probably just kill us the next time. Prince, you alive? Are you somewhere here? Barrock's key. We don't need a key. The vault. Okay, so we're headed in the right direction. Hopefully we don't find a corpse here. Hopefully there's actually something good in the vault, but you never know. Is there a, like, lore reason why these guys are animated? Or, like, they made to be protectors, or is there, like, a necromancer down? I mean, don't know, I guess there could be a necromancer down here. I just mean, is it like Morrowind, where they're like intentionally brought back to defend the ruins? Prison. I don't know if we want to go to the prison. Haven't really explored the vaults yet. Place seems pretty big. There's nothing in these chests, though. Moth silk, alright. Take it. Red hilted sword. Looks pretty cool. I think that's just like a steel sword though, right? Maybe the hilt is actually different. Got some gold. Legion Cuirass. Huh, he's not in here. I guess he could be in the prison, or we could have also gone downstairs. Let's go downstairs first. More skeletons. How did he get down here without being absolutely murdered? Maybe he's maybe he plays the fool, but he's actually a master swordsman. Or maybe he's just really good at sneaking. That's why all these enemies are here. It's a cool drum. We'll stick that in our house. Not seeing Enman though. This leads somewhere else. Another locked door. Oh, there you are. What's up? How are things going? I see you've taken your shirt off and your shoes. I like your pants. Is there anything in here? Not really. Hey, Valdryn, you're... Ow! I really shouldn't be yelling. You're here. Gods, my head hurts. And I barely remember how I got down here. Can you help me get out? I don't think I can make it on my own. Yeah, follow me. Thank you. I don't think I'll be very useful in a fight, but I'll try my best if we run into anything. Let's head out then. This is a dead end. Oh, what's there to loot here? A vault key, alright. Try to keep up. We got places to go. We need to make sure you return home safely. I don't want to be executed again. We'll go into the prison now, I suppose. Is there anything cool in here? I know we're trying to get you home, but you know, if there's cool loot, we gotta get it. It's a very, very small prison. All right. How do we get out of here? This way, I think. It's actually pretty fast. That's surprising. Here we go. We're getting out now. Just have to go this way. He did not follow us out the door. Come on. Finally, thank you so much for your help, Valdryn. It seems my bodyguards weren't far behind you. I'm sure they have their own opinions in your involvement, but I want you to know that I don't blame you for this at all. In fact, I want to reward you. I'll be leaving Anvil soon, but before I go, meet me at my airship atop of Goldstone's garrison's tower. Airship? Why can't I ask you about that? You know, when we came here to rescue Enman, we thought we were going to kill you. Keep that in mind if you decide to press your luck. That's fair. I thought I'd seen the limits of Enman's little stunts could reach, but I was wrong. You're done here, Outlander. Keep moving. The finer details of our assignment are entirely irrelevant to you. Rest assured, we are perfectly capable of handling any threats to the
Come
prince.
on,
Yeah,
I haven't
you
got
didn't do
all
a good
day.
job last night. All right, I'll see you on your airship, I guess. Dang, I wish I had an airship. Oh, wait. I do. There you go, an airship. That's sweet. Mine's bigger, though. Hey, you aren't on the manifest. I'm keeping an eye on you, Outlander. I bet. This door's locked. We can't sneak, though, because we are levitating. Where'd you come from? What are you doing in my engine room? Trying to find,
Any time now.
the Emperor's son. Why is this room trapped? I like your ebon weave armor. That's pretty cool. Our levitate could wear off flight deck. Okay. Let's, you know, pop our head in here. Okay.
Now, where did I put that?
Just like, yeah, I'll just take the trap damage. I don't care. Is this his room? I think it is. Lots of alcohol. Fourth barrier belt. Nothing, too crazy. Ooh, an Imperial signet ring. Yoink. Anything else? Fancy hats. More alcohol, of course. Yeah, he seems to have a theme running there. Flight deck. Okay.
A visitor. What may I do for you?
Ooh, some Daedric bolts. That's a sick-looking greatsword. Great crossbow of evanescence. Chameleon 10%. That's pretty good.
You've stolen for the last.
We're gonna take it.
You've stolen.
Or at least try to. Maybe we can't. Our sneak probably isn't too great. Could also steal the an Imperial Mana Knot helmet, and it looks different than the one we currently have. Wish I brought my like stealth boots. All right, we got the Mana Knot helmet. Can we get the crossbow? Yes. We could take the Ebon Weave. I do want like a full set of that armor, but we'll hold off. Let's yeah, it doesn't really go with our armor, does it? Put on the crossbow though. Give ourselves some better chameleon so we can steal better. What are we doing looking for the Emperor? Still haven't found him. Do we need to like wait a day? Let's wait 24 hours. Because I don't see him anywhere. Oh, there you are. Hey, my friend. Hello again. You'll be glad to know that I found something suitable for your reward. Here, a fine ebony cuirass. I wish I could stay longer, but after the incident, I'm afraid I've made a bit too much noise around here. It's for the best if I stay on the move. Still, I quite enjoyed your company, for the most part anyway. Perhaps another time. I think my bodyguards might kill me if I so much look at another bottle of wine. And in any case, I really need to be off. Alright, alright.
Go ahead. I'm all
So he gave us this. Well, the chameleon's kind of hiding it, but alright. Pretty fancy armor there. Some like leopard cheetah pelt or something. I like it. I actually really like Edmund a lot more than I thought I would when they said it was Septim. He's a lot cooler than his dad. Alright, let's go tell the queen the good news. You're here. Good. Report on Edmund Septim, but do so quickly. We have an urgent situation developing. Oh boy. Good. I'm glad he's alright and that he's out of the city, but it appears that Herrius Thimistrel has not been cautious around the prince as we have. He's left Anvil along with 2 minor nobles. The nobles that he disappeared with are named Akaterina Hadric and Lavus Cyrilius. Akaterina is an influential voice in the Navy and the daughter of Michael Hadrock, one of 2 nobles who attempted a coup against me 4 years ago. Lavis has no connection to the previous coup, but he's one of the Legion's ranking officers in Anvil. Their involvement suggests that Herrius is attempting to sway the military to his side. We cannot allow this. I need you to visit Navarch Tildorius Camerus and Fort Teledrach and Commander Sepilius Tarventius and Fort Heath and gauge their positions. If this is another coup, as is almost certain at this point, then the support of the Navy and the Legion will be essential. Leave immediately and waste no time. Okay, so I know where Fort Teledrock is. Where's Fort Heath? It's the closest region fort to the city of Anvil and their base of operations in the area. Take the road out of Anvil until you reach a fork and head east. Actually,
What brings you?
I think we did go there before for one of our quests. Fort Heath. Yeah, right there. All right, so let's go to the Nav Arc. We could probably go... Dang, I didn't mean to levitate. I was going to say, we could probably go from our house. It seemed like enough time has passed for it to be decorated anyways. Yeah, let's go find the Nav Arc. Herrius Thimistrel is trying to overthrow Queen Malona. Before I give you the bad news, I want to say that I support Queen Malona, but a lot of the officers under my command don't. As much as it pains me to admit, I can't guarantee that any naval support I'd give you wouldn't defect to join Herrius. What I can do is let you know that a recent patrol saw movement at Mischarstedt, the Riemann fortress on the island near Threvesi. We weren't sure what to make of it, but based on what you told me, I bet that's where Herrius is getting his people together. So it's probably that right there. All right, well, thanks for nothing, I guess. All right, we need to head to Fort Heath. Is this the fastest way to get there? I don't think it is. Can we take a caravan there? I don't remember. Can we go from house to deck, maybe? All right, that's pretty close. Even though our armor no longer matches or really goes together, we do look pretty cool. I like the shield. I like the cuirass. I like the sword. Made out pretty well this episode. Here's Fort Heath, where we rescued that lady who had punched a guard. Sepilius Tarvedius, the commander, can be found in his quarters. Okay. That's all we needed to know. General quarters. As in the general quarters or the general's quarters? It is interesting that the Legion isn't a joinable faction in this expansion. Maybe the future ones will let you when they add Cyrodiil City.
Time to talk? I have a few minutes.
There you are.
Oh,
you have a
it's
silly hat, sir.
Can I help
You're probably looking for Errata Oskra. She handles all of the fort's day-to-day operations. No, I'm looking for you. Ah, well, this kind of situation is very complicated, you see. Very multifaceted. There are procedures that govern what kind of threats merit a response from the Legion, and considering the circumstances of Malona's ascension, an uprising against her would fall into something of a gray area. I apologize, but Fort Heath will have to sit this one out. Even if we get you to like us? I realize the position you're in, but there are rules to everything we do, and considering that many in the kingdom have doubts about Malona's legitimacy, well, I'm afraid you shouldn't count on any support from the Legion. Dang, dude. She does not have a lot of friends that are loyal to her, does she? I kind of feel bad. I guess let's just go tell her that everyone said screw you. For all we know, Herrius Thimistrel's forces could be marching to Goldstone at this very moment. What do you have to report? I see. Then we are alone, as we've always been. Valdryn Celis, I'm sending you to Mischarstedt. If Herrius is gathering his people there, then I expect him to be present as well. You are to end this insanity by bringing him and his co-conspirators to justice. I would prefer them alive, but they are traitors to the kingdom. Kill them if you must. Mischarstedt is a Riemann fortress on an island northwest of Threvesi. It used to be the Shore King's seat of power, which I'm sure is no coincidence. Unfortunately, there's no easy way to get there. I recommend chartering a boat to Threvesi from the marina and either swimming or water walking to the island.
So what?
Good thing we got some boots for that. This is why you do all the quests before you finish off the entire faction. Threvesi, here we are. And yeah, we probably just need to go right there. Ooh, they're just hostile right away. All right, well, no negotiating here. Just murder. You have a very silly hat. That's why you lost. Tulia Lanius. Okay. Durell Brenoch. Are those like nobles that we just murdered here? Or... Okay, seems like there's two buildings. The Keep of the Shore Kings, and then there's something over here. Is this just a tower you can go into? No, it's seemingly another entrance to the same place. I guess we'll go this way. I don't know. It's just like a watchtower, maybe. Yes, alright, well. At least now we know. Dang, she came out swinging, casting spells. Luna. Alright. So that leads up. This also leads up. That leads down. Guess we'll go up.
You're mine.
Seems like he has quite a few followers on his side.
This is pointless. Give in.
Let's use our crossbow that we borrowed from the Emperor's son. Seems pretty good. What's up here? Journeyman's alchemy. All right, pretty good. Any good potions? Bunch of loot here. Mostly alchemy ingredients. I'm all right with that. Ooh, I wonder if we can go up here. Yes, you can. Can we jump up there? No, you cannot. Really close, though. Well, I guess we're gonna have to levitate up there. That's something I feel like I don't do enough of in these games, is use levitate to get to higher up places to see if there's like secrets or loot up there. It's something you get used to not doing whenever you play the other Elder Scrolls games, because there is no levitate, so you just don't ever consider looking up like you do in Morrowind. I appreciate it for that. Yeah, I think that's all that's in this tower. Let's head down. Okay, so we can go that way, we can go this way.
Death is near.
Holy crap, you are armored to the teeth, aren't you? You're barely taking any damage. What kind of armor are you wearing? Nord steel. That's kind of cool. That must be from Skyrim, Home of the Nords, huh? Just a bunch of random weapons, loot. Nothing we're too interested in.
You should have picked an easier opponent.
You also look like you're wearing some Nord armor. You are also super tanky. Alright, let's switch back to the crossbow. That seemed a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. Crossbow bolt will go through some armor easy. You look like some Nordic housecarl. Yes. Nordic ringmail. Pretty sick. The only reason I'm not looting that armor right now, even though it looks really cool, is because I assume that's what you get in Skyrim Home of the Nords, and so I kind of want to keep it special, if that makes any sense, for when we get there. Is there anything up here? No, alright. This just leads out to the wall. Hey, wait, this is where we were. So we looped back around. Alright. So we need to go this way, it looks like. Deeper down. I never want to shoot first, because sometimes you'll get someone who's not actually hostile and wants to talk to you. I don't want to just aggro them before we get a chance. So this is like the kitchen. We could rest to get our health back. Let's do that. The Short King can wait 38 hours, right? And our journal is updated, probably telling us that we got some furniture. So this is the quarantine, whatever that means. Is this where they put the plague victims or something? A Khajiit, man, he's really scraping the bottom of the barrel. Like your sword, I'm gonna take it.
You're starting to fail.
Put it up in my house. That's all you'll be remembered for. Gotta be a Redguard sword, right? Yoku Claymore. Sick. Expensive shirt. That does look like a nice shirt. I'll take it. Ooh, 50 steel bolts. Definitely taking that. We can go that way. We can go this way.
How does it feel to know death is near?
Another archer. There can be only one. You lose. All right, what do you got here? Huntsman, Nordic, chess. This place is gigantic. Does that? Tomb of the Shore King. That's probably where we want to go, so let's go the other way. Make sure we explore the whole place.
Where you stand.
That also leads
Run
down.
while you
Huh.
still can, child.
That also leads down. 3 different directions that head further down. What'd you hit me with? Oh, a frostspell. Nords can't use spells. They're too dumb.
You're hardly a match for me.
This guy's got like a small army down here. Too bad the Legion and the Navy wouldn't help us, those scumbags. Ooh, a marksman level up. Nice. Okay. Keeps going down. Guess we'll go this way because it's not going down just yet. It's going up. Okay, so this just looped back. 2 different ways to get down here. That is good. Ooh, you got some cool looking armor.
You won't escape
Y'all
that
kind of have
easily.
cool looking armor. We just ran out of bolts. Let's put our new steel ones we just found on. These are pretty hard fights. You'd probably struggle here if you weren't a high level like us. Makes sense. This is probably the final mission, I would have to guess. Just me and you, Orc. Just me and you. I used to have that armor, you know. It's in my house. Come on, down you go. There we go. Polton Altrell. I'll take you that. Should we take his armor? His armor does look pretty cool. I like the Colovian steel. And you just have the armor that we already have, and you just have the ugliest armor in the game, Newt Scale. I guess we should get our bolts back, because it's not like we have a lot of them. We're kind of burning through them. I'm glad we got this crossbow, though. It's way better than the one Raymanis gave us. A lot more damage. What's down here? This is just like a barracks or something? Or at least it used to be. Hopefully we're almost at the Shore King. Tomb of the Shore Kings, there you go. It is locked. So he's down here somewhere, huh? Or undead are down here. That is not what I was expecting. I mean, I guess I should have, because it's a tomb, but does he have the ability to raise undead? That makes a certain amount of sense. Whoa, that scared the crap out of me. Stay away, creepy zombie mummy. Barrel guard. Yeah, I guess we'll just keep headed this way. Some more gold ingots, perfect. Making a ton of money off this, especially after looting this guy's house. Maybe that's why we couldn't work with him, because he hates our guts. But we did that. We talked to him before we robbed it, so... Yeah, I don't know what the cutoff point is. Ooh, we are over encumbered now. That's not good. We have way too many cool things here that I do not want to drop. And we used most of our alcohol on the partying we did. Well, we do have some skooma. That'll help us get through. Maelmer Scale. Ooh. That's pretty sick. I didn't know there was a set of Maelmer armor. We need to get out of here very quickly, though, before our skooma wears off. Is this just like a dead end? It kind of looks like it is, huh? Okay. I really thought he would be down here. I guess this is just like a side area. Yeah. Alright, well. I guess I should have been grabbing the alcohol in all these different rooms here. How long does skooma last? Is it long enough to get us at least pretty far to the exit? Okay, let's go this way. Royal Chambers. Okay, here we go. We're gonna walk in. We are overburdened immediately because the skooma just wore off, so let's drop some stuff. You're taking a ton of damage. Is that him? It kind of looks like him. I don't think it is, though.
How does it feel?
And we are out of crossbow bolts. That's not good. It's like our most powerful weapon.
Give in! You're dead already. You call this fighting?
This guy has a full set of dragon scale armor. That's pretty good. Pretty rare armor set, if I'm not mistaken. All right, who's next? Who's next? Let's heal up before we go any further, though. So, Melona's newest lapdog arrives to do her dirty work once again. How expected. But you cannot stop what is coming. When I announce myself to Anvil, its citizens will know me as their rightful ruler. For I am Urak Vernitus, last of the Shore Kings, and through the eternal life granted to me by the Vampirum Order, I will be the immortal architect of the kingdom's golden age. You're the Shore King? I have waited 2,000 years for this moment, since the day I fled this keep, seeking immunity from the plague that consumed my birthright. I ached for the day I could return, and it is finally here. Yes, I am the Shore King, and that queen you serve will fall in line before me, or perish. You don't have to die, the queen wants you alive. What a proposition. I suppose I would join Akratarina's dear father in the prisons then. As tempting as living out the rest of my considerable days as a trophy of a false queen sounds, I hope you understand my refusal. This began here, and it will end here. This coup has no chance of succeeding. I'm the Nerevarine. And who will stop me? I suppose Admiral Hassi might try again. Of course, that would only be if he finds himself long enough excused from the royal bedroom. Or will it be Melona's other distraction, Princess Alessia of Coral? Oh. No, I happen to know that both the Legion and the Navy are as tired of this charade as the people of Anvil. If anyone is going to stop me, it will have to be you. So let us fight and be done with it. Funny thing is, assuming the Count of Skingrad is still Count Hasseldor, they would both be vampire kings, counts, whatever you want to call it. So it's not unprecedented in Elder Scrolls. Let's attack him. Lavis, Akatarina, this is the last obstacle to victory. Our moment is at hand. You say that. Ooh, she's got a full set of Duke armor, right? Or is that the Navy armor? We're gonna have to like make a mark. Oh, and he's got Ebon Weave. We're gonna have to make a mark here to make sure we get all this sick loot. I do kind of like that he's casting spells. Now he's over here smacking us, and we are over encumbered. Let's drop the crossbow. Is that enough? No. Drop the Raymond armor. Stop debuffing me. It's hard to see anything, man. And our sword does not do any damage. Did he have a good weapon on him? No, he did not.
I have you.
Oh boy. He also drained all of our magic. That's annoying. What can we do here? Fortify strength. Lightning shield, why not? Restore some magic. Let's get a Bone Walker out if we can. Yeah, he's straight up a vampire. And she is... Wow, they killed that Bone Walker so fast. Yeah, apparently I'm not prepared for this freaking quest. Did you guys have any better weapons on you? This Claymore is pretty good, right? We'll use that. Maybe it'll do a little bit more damage. Yeah, because they're like straight up healing. Could try to get another Bone Walker out. And if he dies like instantly, maybe we can kill her. That'll make things easier. There we go. Ain't you, vampire boy? Shore King. That's a dumb title. It's fast. And down you go. Herrius Thimistrel. What kind of armor do you have? Navy officer, yeah. Man, all this armor is so cool. The journal say, Herrius Thimistrel and his co-conspirators are dead. Cool, cool. Let's grab all of our stuff that we possibly can. Where does this lead to? It's just the way out. Hey. Please, I'll go to jail or whatever the queen wants as long as you don't do anything hasty. Okay. Who are you? Oh, wait. Did she mention Polonius? I don't feel like... Maybe? I don't know. I don't recognize his name. Yeah, well... Best put yourself in jail, because apparently I can't talk to you about anything else. Okay, so what are we going to do here? We need to grab all of this to get it out of here. All right, what does he have on him? He has a unique weapon called Volkastan, which can give you shield and fortify attack. That's pretty good. And he has a Vampirium Order Leech Claw. Dagger looks pretty cool. It doesn't do that much damage though. We'll take the Navy officer stuff because it looks pretty cool. I'm going to teleport to our house and drop it off here because then I don't have to like get it later. We can just store it in the house here. That makes sense to me. All right, that's good enough for now. Let's go report into the queen. Tell her the good news. Well, Seneschal, you know the stakes. Go and stop Herrius. I did. So, Herrius, or whoever he was, and his accomplices are dead. Seneschal, you have prevented the unthinkable. It is through your efforts and yours alone that I remain Queen Regent. But words alone cannot do your actions justice. Such exemplary performance demands remuneration. First, I give you the helmet of Bendu Olu, a worthy artifact for one of your stature. Second, I give you 5,000 septims from the kingdom's treasury to do with as you wish. Finally, and of greatest import, I bestow upon you the kingdom's highest honor. For your success in thwarting Herrius Thimistrel's plans, I name you Valdryn Celis, Marshal of the Seas. Sick. Rise to your title with pride and know that all in the kingdom of Anvil should look upon you as a hero and savior. Check out that helmet. Bendu Olo. It gives you a constant fortified agility and fortified willpower. Pretty good.
I've got a few minutes.
It's like a better version of our helmet that only fortifies willpower. Doesn't go with our armor at all, but it looks cool. Pretty pretty eventful, cool fight at the end there. It was actually like challenging for us. It's not very often you can say that as someone who's level 47. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought of the quest line. Let me know if you went against Queen Malona and how that turned out. I'm sure you get some sort of different reward. I do wonder how the people of Anvil will treat you, though, putting a vampire in power. Although he probably just hides it from people. Anyways, if you have made it this far and you've enjoyed the Kingdom of Anvil series, I do appreciate a like, a comment, subscribe if you have not already. All these things go and help the channel even further. I do have channel memberships if you'd like to support the channel. Past that, obviously it's not needed, but it does help motivate me, of course. Money always motivates everybody to do more. Anyways, thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of this series, and peace out.